Hey everyone, I'm Scott Flannagan, and welcome to Scott's Media, where we dive deep into the untold stories, forgotten legends, and iconic figures that shaped music history. Today, we're uncovering the powerful but heartbreaking story of a true guitar genius, a man whose riffs still echo through metal history. This is the tragic legacy of Randy Rhoads, a soft-spoken prodigy who changed the face of rock forever and left us far too soon. Randy Rhoads was born on December 6, 1956, in Santa Monica, California, raised by his mother, Dolores, who ran the Musonia School of Music. Randy grew up surrounded by the structure of classical music. It wasn't rock that shaped him first. It was Bach, Beethoven, and scales on a chalkboard. At just 6 years old, he picked up a guitar and never put it down. Randy wasn't just good, he was obsessed. He blended classical theory with a growing love for rock, eventually crafting a sound nobody had heard before. In the mid-70s, Randy co-founded Quiet Riot, a band that exploded on the LA scene. Even if the US hadn't caught on yet, Japan had. His flashy guitar style and boyish face started drawing eyes, but still, something was missing for him. That something would arrive in the most unlikely way from a prince of darkness in need of redemption. In 1979, Ozzy Osbourne was out of Black Sabbath and lost in addiction. Everyone thought he was finished, until he held an impromptu audition in LA. That's where he met Randy. Legend says Randy barely played a few scales before Ozzy said, "You've got the gig." From that moment on, the Blizzard of Ozz was born. Together they would create not just records, but magic. Tracks like Crazy Train and Mr. Crowley blended heavy metal with classical precision, and at the center of it, Randy's flying fingers and quiet soul. Despite the fame, Randy never lost who he was. He still taught guitar, sometimes even during tour stops. He was reading books on classical composition, considering college, and even told bandmates he might quit touring to go back to school. Randy was a perfectionist, not for fame, but for the love of the craft. He was the anti-rock star, and that's exactly why so many loved him. Then came March 19th, 1982, a day that shattered metal history. During a tour stop in Florida, the band's bus pulled into a private airstrip. The driver, a licensed pilot, took Randy up for a short joyride in a small plane. In a reckless maneuver, the plane clipped the band's bus and crashed into a nearby garage. Randy was killed instantly. He was only 25 years old. The world lost a legend, and many fans didn't believe it at first. It was too sudden, too cruel. Randy's death left Ozzy shattered and left fans wondering what could have been. But Randy's music never stopped speaking. From Zakk Wylde to Tom Morello, his influence still resonates across every generation of guitarists. In 2021, Randy Rhoads was finally honored with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's Musical Excellence Award, a recognition long overdue. Even decades later, the sound of D, the scream of Mr. Crowley, and the fire of Suicide Solution still remind us this man was a once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon. Randy Rhoads was lightning in a bottle, humble, brilliant, and irreplaceable. And though he left this world far too soon, his music continues to guide the hands of young guitarists everywhere. Thanks for watching, and if this story hit home for you, please consider subscribing to Scott's Media for more music history deep dives. Drop a comment below. What's your favorite Randy Rhoads solo? I'd love to hear it. Until next time, keep the volume up and keep the legends alive.
Thanks for watching Scott's Media, where truth has no filter. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay informed, stay free, and if you're ready for more, go ahead, click one of these videos right here on the screen. I'll see you in the next one.